Boom. Hmm. Are we in? Are we in? Are we in? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think we're live, right? What is up with your audio? Do that again. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Yo. Oh, no. Your audio was fine for a second. That was being weird. You sound like a robot. You sound like a robot. There you go. There you go. You good now. You good now. You good now. Okay. Let's get this show on the road and make sure before anything else goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
I didn't change anything.
Well, you just sound good now. It was like all right. Let's see. Record. Let's see. Do I have anything? Oh, there's SmartGuyz right there. Okay, cool. What up, ladies and gentlemen? What up, ladies? What up, gentlemen? What up, smart people all over the globe? This is your SmartGuyz Tech Podcast. And the smooth sounds, I just can't get over the smooth sounds. This new theme song that's gonna get us out of copyright. I like it. It's smooth. Anyway, I'm your boy, Smart Guy. Big Q. Technical difficulties abound, but I'm happy though. I gotta kick it on a Monday evening and afternoon with my fellow smart guy. Yeah. Good. So, it's been a tumultuous couple days, man, because I got getting used to all this new stuff, man. I went on my cooler, been watching it on the UPS map all day. Been watching it, and it's supposed to be here at 1:30. I watched the little truck come close to my house, and then it went the other way, and I ain't seen it since. Now the map don't even come up. It says something about it be here tonight at 7, so hopefully we'll get it. Yes. No, absolutely not. Yeah, it's so frustrating because you watch the little truck on the map, right? And it's like it's right there. It's right there. And then they went the other way. I'm like, wow, you were literally, a couple hundred yards from my house, but you went the other way, man. It made me so sorry. Oh yeah. 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 Nah. You know, well, I'm just waiting on the cooler, but you know, it ain't like I absolutely had to have it like right now anyway. So I mean, I'm good in that regard, and that kind of thing. But you know, other than that, man, it's just been a kind of boring week. I've been watching my Samsung stuff go. Like, man, it's doing. I'm proud of what Samsung is at. Tablet is doing well. The tablet is doing really well. The tablet is doing so well that I'm actually giddy about it, because when we first heard about it, the Ultra tab I'm talking about, the big one, right?
Right.
I didn't think anybody was actually really going to be interested in wanting to buy something like that. But it intrigues everybody who walks past it, and everything like that. So
they're saying they can't hear me, they can still hear the music, and they can hear you.
They can't hear you at all? I see your level. Do it. Talk again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking. I can see where my levels are.
Oh, yeah, it's going through.
Christina and Zoe are saying they can't hear me.
Oh, maybe because maybe you're a little lower than the music. You should be good now, because you and the music coming through on the same channel.
Wow.
Because that's the way it's set up. That's the only way I could do it right now, remember? Because we tried this earlier while we was 10 minutes late, right? Trying to work out the audio. Yeah, I want to join your own channel, but we got to figure this Bluetooth thing out. We got to work it out.
We might have to drop video now.
No, they should be able to hear you now.
I asked in the chat and nobody's responding, so I don't know. But
How come I don't see no? I see 3 people in the chat, but I don't see nobody on the chat. Where they at?
They did. Oh, apparently I'm very low. So hire me up.
Well, I got you maxed out on my end, so maybe it's something on your end you need to do. I got you maxed out, bro. I can't turn you up no higher.
Is the music still going?
Nope. Hold on, maybe I can. Talk again. Oh, wow, that's too loud. Okay, yeah, okay, I got you now. I got you. Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, now you. Oh wow, now you're too loud. Okay, now you too.
You're trying to silence.
Now you're too loud. You way too loud. You know what I mean? Okay, let me check this chat real quick. Make sure. Okay. Now I see it. Okay. Wow. Okay. Cannot hear Keon. I still hear the music in you and Q Kim. Okay, cool. Very low. All right, boom. We're in the house now. Okay. Bam. Let's. Okay. Oh, I think I can do.
So I wanted to.
Can I do this now? Can I? Oh, hold on. I'm just. While you talking, go ahead. Let me see if this works. Does this work?
Why are you doing that? So I wanted to let you know.
Okay, cool. Oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Oh, I can put the chat with the screen. I can. Yeah. Okay. That is dope. Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So I went to Best Buy today. I had to go buy something, but they had the my Best Buy, my small Best Buy had the SA Plus and SA Ultra on display.
Mm-hmm.
So I played around with the Ultra for a little bit. That screen does look nice. I will give you that. The screen looks nice.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, and somebody said this on some reviews that my mom read, but the tablet, the hardware is great.
Yeah.
But it's right now it's hindered by that software, and I completely agree. I played with your little keyboard. The keyboard was nice.
You have to elaborate on that. What you mean is hindered by the software? That software, I think, is what makes it beautiful.
Android is not.
I think Android is amazing. The stuff that I can do is crazy.
Granted, I only played with it for like 10 minutes, and they wouldn't let me go. You know, they wouldn't let me do everything in the demo.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just. Or maybe I just don't like the look. Like you're super colorful, super vibrant. Maybe I just don't like that look. But it looked like I'm not gonna get stuff done on it. That's what it looked like.
No, dude, listen, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I added to my demos that really just kind of completely just then took it to a whole different plateau. You remember, and we covered it on the show. And I don't know why I forgot about it, but when we covered Windows 365, remember we covered that? It was basically the cloud version of Windows, right? So basically, yeah. I'm doing my demos and I'm showing Dex mode and I'm showing how you can do it wirelessly, how you can do your video calls, how you can have your working on the screen, and on the tablet screen, it's still got the tablet, so you can still do stuff separate from what Dex is doing, which is beautiful. Your video calls, your Zoom meetings, your team meetings, all that cool stuff.
That's dope.
Then, when it comes down to wanting to actually be able to run like a executable real deal Windows like program, I clicked on Windows 365, and dude, I'm telling you, like that right there, it's over. It's game over. It's done. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds amazing.
It is
I
absolutely.
need to try that out though.
Oh, it's dope. It is absolutely amazing.
But like, I just wanted to give you your props because apparently this is an Apple Day. I don't know why it's an Apple Day, but
look at the title of the show. Like look at the title of the show. This was an Apple Day, right?
I know. But like I said, I wanted to give you the props. Hardware on the Galaxy Tabs, especially the Ultra, super clean. Yeah, your keyboard dock case, super clean. I do like that keyboard dock case a lot. If it wasn't two pieces, I would like it more than Apple's. But I just don't like the fact that it's two pieces. I don't like that part.
Yeah. So one of the guys, I don't think you met him. One of the Apple dudes, whoever, he actually just bought himself an iPad. And he had that really amazing keyboard case. Now that thing is I would give Apple their props on that. That right there is dope. I don't mind the two pieces on the Samsung keyboard because sometimes you want to. Like I take my keyboard and I take my tablet in the kitchen with me all the time, and I don't need the keyboard, so I don't mind that it separates. But the fact that that Apple one kind of floats and it's kind of stuck there, and it has a port on it. Now that right there is dope. I love that.
So the only thing I don't like about the Magic Keyboard is that it has your iPad like this, and you can't take it back. So I like to have my iPad in tablet mode sometimes without me having to take off the whole case, which is why I have this case, the whatever this case is called, the smart case or whatever. So I want to blend you, and the Samsung is the closest thing to the blend that I saw, except for it's just two pieces.
Listen, that brand new Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra keyboard. Listen, I don't know why Samsung was lazy and didn't make it for the other two, but that one is like.
So you can't get it? That's not the same one that you get on the Plus?
No, actually, they didn't even make one for the regular and the Plus. The one that I'm using right now is the one that came with the 7. They didn't make a keyboard for the Plus and the regular one. They only made a
new. So what is the keyboard that's coming with it with the pre-orders?
It's the one for the 7.
Oh, that's whack. That's whack.
I'm telling you, and the new keyboard, the big one, it's backlit. It's got everything going for it.
That's the one I was playing with.
Except that pass-through port that the Apple one has. Now that right there, Samsung got to get on that because that was dope. I like that.
That was the one I was playing with, and I was like, "Yo, this is a nice keyboard case. I rock with it."
Yeah. But I was surprised. Like I said, I thought the size and the price, and because Samsung is asking a lot. They're asking $1,300 for a tablet with 16 gigs of RAM and another $350 for the keyboard. Like it's like by the time you get it all together, right? You are in super premium PC laptop territory, bro. You're approaching $2,000.
That's why you get it when you pre-order. That's why you do the pre-order so you can get that deal. I did see on the Samsung website you guys were giving away a one of the Samsung laptops.
Yeah, with the 32 monitor bundle. Yeah.
For $1,000. Like what's going on? Y'all just giving away money, man. If you get these deals from Samsung, you really getting a deal.
I'm telling you, man. It's just them trying to, they're aggressive with their market share this year. I told you. They said that was one of the things they were planning on doing. Now, only reason why I knew this was going to be an Apple Day. Now, I wanted to slap my little excitement in for the S8 Tab S8 Ultra, but I know you slid a story to me about the Apple and the profit margin with the removing it. And listen, it's a topic that I'm actually amazed by this. And we talked about this a couple different times, and we'll get to it a little bit later in the show when we come back to this. But I also knew that you had made a big purchase. I know you wanted to gush about it a little bit. I know you wanted to talk about it. So, of course.
So, I wanted to show everybody this book that I got put
That's the book. Come on now. Come on. The book. I wasn't even talking about the book. I wasn't talking about the book.
I did get the book. Nope. Got the Steve Jobs book because, you got to have your legends with you.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I did. I got my Mac Studio. Oh, my baby. Oh, yeah. This computer is unstoppable, Q. Yeah. All the stuff that you were hearing about it during the conference.
Yeah. Hey, there it is.
I mean,
there it is.
It's nice. It's nice. I made a cute little video about it. After I got my computer a day late. Yeah. Which it hurt my soul to know it was in my neighborhood and I couldn't get to it. But still, I got my computer. I set it all up. It's working like a dream. No slowdown. It's amazing. I
So
love it.
okay. So for those who are kind of like who don't really know, like I took a peek at it, right? So they were going crazy at the store because somebody put the damn thing on display a day early, and the Apple folks were in a tizzy, acting all crazy.
You
He
can't
broke
do that,
embargo.
'cause
He
we got
broke
rules.
embargo. He broke it. You know that
Yep.
it was crazy. It was like almost like it was Pearl Harbor going on over there. I didn't know what was happening. Anyway, so I only got a sneak peek at it, right? Is it like a Super Mac Mini? Is that what it is? What is it? Is it a desk? Is it the Mac Pro new version, or is it a souped up Mac? What is it? What is it? A Mac Mini on steroids?
So according to MKBHD,
Yeah.
the tech guy on YouTube, he says it's more of a Super Mac Mini rather than like a scaled down Mac Pro.
Okay.
But it does have, Apple's newest chip, Apple's latest and most powerful chip. You can soup it up to $8,000 and it can outperform, almost anything. Now, it is not the single-handedly most powerful computer that you can make today or buy today. But I mean, coming from where I was, I had the regular M1 Mac Mini, 8 gigs of RAM, like 128 storage, I think, to this, which is 32 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of, GPU, and their second best processor. So like for me, this is a giant upgrade, a worthwhile upgrade, and it's going to last me it's probably going to last me a good couple of years.
So is this the first desktop since your Hera desktop, the one that you made?
No.
Oh, you had some since
Not
then.
at all.
Oh, okay, you had some since then. Okay.
So Hera was my Hackintosh.
Yeah.
Then I had Aphrodite, which was my 27-inch iMac. Then I had Eris, which was my Mac Mini.
Okay.
And this is Persephone.
Oh, look at that. You already gave it his name and stuff already. Look at that.
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah. But they were don't okay, so I can never understand Apple speak. You know that I have a hard time digesting it, right? So
Right.
so when man is talking about some GPU, CPU can stack on top of one another. He was trying to tell me about somehow it can make itself more powerful. But what is he talking about? I have no idea.
I mean, I guess he's talking about just the simultaneous memory. So whatever, like if you buy 32 gigs of RAM, it's also 32 gigs for your GPU. I don't know what he means by stacking on top.
Well, because he said that the 32, it's like 32 plus 32 makes 64, which in his case, he said his was 128 or something like that. And I was like, well, I've never seen 128. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen more than 32 gigabytes on the GPU before, I don't think. And that's like super high, like really, really high end. Like those really
128 here.
Yeah, wow. Inside, like on board, or is it virtual? Like what?
No, not 128. It's 64. Okay. And I don't know if it's on board or virtual. I believe it's on board though. I'd have to check that, but like I'm 90% sure it's on board.
Okay, that's shit. That is. But I mean, that is like mind blowing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking, like, as a person, we edit videos and stuff, like, and most of those I don't know about Apple's programs. I don't know how they work, but I know like Adobe stuff is real GPU heavy. Like, I don't care how strong your CPU is. Like, if you ain't got a good GPU, man, those programs hang up a lot. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
No, the Adobe programs I use, you have to enable the GPU handling, or else like you're not going to get the performance that you think you're about to get. And I know for Premiere Pro? Is that the video for Adobe?
Well, that's the regular video, and then of course you got After Effects, the 3D modeling, and all that stuff with that one.
So I know Premiere is going through a beta right now, which apparently is performing super well on Apple's chips. I haven't heard anything about After Effects. I don't think I know anybody who uses After Effects. But apparently Premiere Pro Beta is crushing it right now in Apple Silicon.
That's pretty good. I mean, I know that's one thing about like you in order to use those Adobe programs, especially Premiere, which is the most popular one on Windows, you gotta make, I mean, the machine, in order to do it like, at the highest level. And I mean, I'm talking about like not even, half real time. I'm talking about like a quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like to get a steady quarter quality render, you need to have a super, super powerful machine. Like sometimes I can do like a quarter, but I have to do my stuff, like I have to render like little tiny pieces at a time when I'm doing my previews and whatnot, because it takes a lot of power to do that, so.
I know with the M1 Max and M1 Ultra, I've seen a lot of YouTubers talking about where you could put 4K, 6K, even 8K raw footage down in high quality mode and just start editing like almost instantaneously.
That's pretty dope.
They say it really slows down when you start doing a lot of layers, like 6 and 7, 8 layers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as far as just doing like maybe what we do, or like even like a short film that's not super heavy on like tracking and whatnot, you can probably.
As long as you got no weird stuff like like tracking and I mean you got your regular footage with a little bit of B-roll, some titles. It might be dope. I mean, I think even at 4K,
that's really easy.
Like even at 4K, because I was like, I edited a couple of videos on my tablet, and it's able to kind of handle 4K video pretty easily. But the render process kind of can get a little chunky sometimes, but it's pretty dope. I mean, we done came a long way with that video editing stuff. And I mean, if Apple is doing that, that is awesome, man. Like I said, I saw the dude over there. He was super excited about it, and I just got to peek at it because me, I don't go over there. I don't look at the Apple stuff.
Dude, go ahead and get you one, bro.
Nah, I don't look at it. You know how like when you go into the pet store and you're looking at the dogs or whatever, you don't look at the pit bulls because you're a Chihuahua guy, right? You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
I mean, I get that concept. That's not me personally, but I do get that concept.
I go into the shoe store. I don't look at the Adidas because I'm a Nike guy. You know what I'm saying, right?
That's why I go to the van store. I just need the whole store to cater to me.
I got you.
I can't go to Foot Locker or Finish Line or nothing. I got to go straight to Vans.
All right. So since we don't had our Apple feel, we're going to come back to Apple again in a minute. But let's flip it over to Android for a minute. A topic that we've been talking about for a while. And the amount of energy I think Google and they're putting into this, I feel like is unnecessary and is unwarranted. So the story says Android's iOS-friendly emoji reactions officially launch in a major Google Messages update. So now when they do it, it's still, you can still tell because it says translated from iOS. Like when it still reacts the same way instead of those stupid quotations that we used to have.
Right.
But now it just says translated from iOS, but it works. So you get a little, you get a little thing or whatever pop up, a little, heart eyes and all that. You can see it now. So I don't know how you feel about it.
Why haven't? I mean, I've talked to like 2 people on Android.
Yeah.
Why haven't you used those notifications for me?
Because dude, emojis are for little girls, man, or single dudes trying to smash, right? And I'm neither, right? You know what I'm saying?
What is that, emojis you said? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a grown ass dude. What am I doing?
You sent me an emoji like 3 days ago.
Did
a week ago?
I don't know. Maybe I was feeling first game. I put emojis. I actually put emojis in. The title of the show. Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
So which one are you? Are you a little girl? Or are you single dude trying to smash?
I ain't been a single dude trying to smash in a long time. You know what I mean? I definitely ain't no little girl either. You know what I mean?
Hey man.
But no. So no, it don't work that way, Keon. So listen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send it back to you, right? So you have to like my message, and so like when you do the like, I should be able to see it. Yeah, I should be able to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I do like thumbs up here.
Yeah.
It doesn't pop up that says like Keon like this.
Right.
It actually just shows you.
Yeah, so now, I don't know if you know when the word y'all gonna be able to see that. But yeah, so it shows like a little board now that says it just shows the little like.
Thumbs up.
Yep, and then it says translated from iOS. That's what it says. So
just like Zoe said in the chat, like I still don't want you in my group chat,
right?
But
I
see it now. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So listen, my thing is this. I'm trying to figure out, like, that was a lot of work, right? They did this over the last couple of months or whatever, trying to make.
Right.
Who are they trying to satisfy here? I don't understand.
I kind of would say us, but I mean, it's just to remove some of the fluff in the messages. Not everybody wants to see, like this message.
I personally hate it, right? Because I'm thinking to myself, like, why did they do that, right? Like, why do you is that like, why can't you just type a response out? Like, if I say, yo,
it's quicker.
Oh, is that it? That's where we at now?
It's quicker.
Just quicker than to put a thumbs up. Instead of typing, yo, that's dope. Like
that's a lot. That's dope. That's like 12 characters. Gotta hit the send and all that.
I'm just saying. What happened to the days when you just say, yo, that's dope, man, or whatever, right? You know what I mean?
Hey, half the time, if it's something where I'm replying with one word, I might not even answer. If I'm just about to say okay or something, yeah, that's probably not even gonna be a text.
So thumbs up, smile, it's crazy, man. So I work with this girl, right? She's cool. She's kind of she's almost kind of like my superior, but she's not really like a manager. But she's kind of like she's working at a tier higher than me, right? So she's like a support person, right? Who comes in to see me a lot of times. So we talk a lot on text. And she is like the most emoji heavy person I think I talk to on a regular basis. I outside of my daughter. And I'm like, I don't even understand what she be saying to me half of the time, right?
Your daughter use emojis when she be texting?
Oh yeah, she does, right? And she used to kill so we got the family group text, right? So me, the wife, and the kid, and so we'll be talking in the chat, and then we'll say stuff to her, and then she'll do the typical iPhone stuff, right? And then it'd be like 4 or 5 texts come back from her. Kimura like this, or Kimura hug this, or Kimura, love that. Like, dude, why don't you just say, yo, that's dope, or thank you, or whatever?
Well, it's not like she's sending it. She just on her side, all she's doing is putting the little thing up there.
I don't know.
Now
it's like 4 text messages.
That. You don't have to. Yeah, now you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Nah. So I guess that answers the question. It satisfies the Android people, right? So they want to see those quotations.
I think we can. No, because we can still see those texts too. Okay. So if we like something in Android, it pops back up to us too. So it satisfies both sides. My thing is, I feel like Google has other things to worry about, especially when it comes to messaging.
Yes.
So it's just
yes.
I'm glad y'all took 3 months out of the year to focus on this and get this settled.
I mean, you got it done. They got it done. There you go. It's a working solution. We'll work with it. I guess. Yeah.
Aren't y'all still worried about RCS and all this other stuff?
Right. No, let's make sure we take care of this first, okay? That's priority number 1. Okay.
All right.
Moving on real quick. Apple announces 150-watt fast charging coming soon to a OnePlus phone. They have this 150-watt Super VOOC flash charge, 5 minutes.
You said Apple. Oh, you said Apple.
Apple, yeah.
Okay.
5 minutes for 30 minutes, 15 minutes for 100%. Now, my question to you, Mr. Keon, and the folks in the chat.
Yes, sir.
I don't understand. What's the need? I see the charger screens get pushed and pushed and pushed. It
is literally the same thing we talked about. We just talk about faster, dog. We talk about speed.
But when do you need to charge your phone? I'm thinking I never have to charge my phone. I'm like, when
do you mean? You charge your phone all the time?
No, I charge it when I charge it in the morning when I get ready to go to work.
And now in that 5 minutes when you brushing your teeth, instead of it going up to 50%, it's going to go up to 80%.
Wow. Okay. So I'm thinking this type of charging is for people whose batteries are dead all the time. You know what I'm saying, right?
Kid, if your phone is dry, just say your phone's dry, dog. It's all right. If you're not getting a lot of messages out here.
Was that why I don't know how to charge my phone? Is that what's going on? I didn't know that. I didn't even really, that never even really equated to me. It never crossed my mind. My phone dry as hell. Is that what's going on? Because listen.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Listen. I only get communications from 2 different. Most of the time, it's either the wife or the kid. Every once in a while, you or Zoe or somebody would take. I could probably go a whole day. I know when I pull up my messages, back and forth and call talk time. I don't talk on the phone. I think monthly I might have about 20 minutes talk time, and I probably send about if it wasn't for Alicia, I probably wouldn't even have no more than about 30 text messages per month. When I look at somebody like my daughter, who can easily eclipse 10 to 20K text messages a month, You know what I
See,
mean?
even Bud said, if your battery at 100% all day, your phone dry, dog.
Okay, then that's what. Okay, so listen, I said I didn't put it together. I'm just old boring ass dude. That's why my phone is always. Listen, I don't never had to charge that joint, yo. That's why I'm like.
If you wake up, let's say you wake up tomorrow and you didn't charge your phone and you open it up. Your phone is still at like 90%.
It didn't happen
it
done happened a couple times, right? So like let's say it's my last day of work, right? So I charge it that morning. So I'm off the next day, right? So like I done stayed up to 2 or 3 o'clock at night. I've been, chilling. I'm playing the games or whatever. I go to bed. I get up the next day to go, do stuff because I'm off. I don't even throw that thing on the charger, right? Still got about 60%.
You don't wake up with like 20 different notifications on your phone or nothing?
It'd be a few on that. Ain't gonna be no 20.
Yo,
listen.
I gotta set time in the morning after I like wake up and get up and just like wash and stuff. I gotta look at my phone and be like, all right, let me spend a couple of minutes on here because I gotta get through my stuff.
Listen, bro, I'm in a different phase of my life. I don't got all that stuff going. I'm just saying.
Hey man,
but
hey, I mean that sounds like a very serene.
No, I know.
You got to worry about stuff.
I never even put it together until y'all just said that, right? I'm like, why we need 150? Like, why? What? My phone is never dead, ever.
Because she got all the texts. She's sending to y'all, sending to her friends and stuff. Her phone not dry. She got to turn the thing up. But I guess,
so y'all say, okay, yeah. So look, my phone dry, all right? But it should be at my age and where I'm at in life, right? It ain't like I gotta
that's neither here nor there for me.
Look here, look, you young, you got business, and you single. Your phone, you should. If your phone was as dry as mine, then you would be the one with the problem. I'm listening.
My phone not dry, but I don't worry about battery life because I'm at the crib, I'm in my car, or I'm not on my phone. Like when I'm out and about, I'm not trying to be on my phone all that time. But like I'll throw my phone. I got wireless chargers everywhere, so I'll just throw my phone on the wireless charger whenever I'm just sitting down doing nothing. Or if I'm in my car, I got the magnetic charger, so it's like it's charging on the go. So I'm not worried about it personally.
I
see it.
I was just like 150. Like, dude, like why do we need? I was like, why do we need? What do we need this? Like
I said, half of it is just because we can do it,
right.
And then the other half is, hey, we know some of y'all, some of y'all batteries be dying, so let me go ahead and help you out, player.
Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous right here. You know what I mean? All right, we run through these last couple before we get to the Big Apple story. Keon, you slid another story to me about Zuckernim wanting to deal with NFTs on Instagram. I saw that coming a mile away.
Really?
I did. Well, think about when Instagram started. Think about what it was. It was like an artsy-fartsy thing, right? It's gonna came full circle now.
They moved to videos.
Yeah.
And now we're coming back to NFTs.
Yeah, NFT. I mean,
which could be either or, but still.
I figured if it was gonna be a platform that was gonna dive headfirst into this NFT situation, it would have been Instagram, right? Because I don't know. I thought it would.
I don't know. Instagram and Facebook has all their rules, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I didn't even read too deep into it because it's probably not going to come out for a while. I don't know how they're going to incorporate it. Yeah. I knew Twitter was going to do it because it's Twitter. Like that's what they're going to do.
They said they were going to go into the business of minting fresh NFT. So all these people with all these gajillions of Instagram followers and stuff, where these people will take whatever they little Instagram pictures are, I guess, I'm assuming that's the way it works, and they would mint or create a NFT out of, I guess maybe their most liked photo or post or whatever. I don't know. But they said this was going to be a place where NFTs were created. So.
Well, I did know that Instagram. See, this is the side of Instagram I never go on. Yeah. They're shopping in their business side. Yeah. I know they put a lot of time and R&D into that side. So I'm guessing they're going to create some type of marketplace for NFTs, or they're going to partner with like Foundation or Maker's Place or Super Rare or something like that, and have them be able to buy and sell. That sounds like the only way, or to really get it off the ground, unless they're going to make their own marketplace. I don't know how it's going to work, but it seems weird. I don't know. I got a feeling they will have their own marketplace, because that is one of the things that Zucker was talking about with that metaverse stuff, right? He want to have NFT shops and stuff, but
I kind of saw. As soon as the NFT thing became a thing, I was like, "Oh man, Instagram is getting ready to turn into full-fledged, NFT area."
So I don't know how your Twitter is. I don't know if you've blocked the word NFT or blocked stuff like that. I haven't. Yeah, I don't block. I usually don't block anything off of my Twitter because I want to see all of it. But NFT communities, languages, it's either died down for me or people are going off into like private communities. I'm not seeing it as much. Like I'm not seeing it thrown into my face as much. I don't know about you and your experience.
Well, the thing that's tripping me out the most, the one story that's in my mind that is something that I'm gonna discuss on the other podcast. Because Snoop, in case we don't know, Snoop just purchased Death Row Records, from back in the day, and he's turning the old records, the old Snoop and Dre stuff. He turned it into it's gonna be the first NFT record label. And
I saw that.
And so that kind of got me to think. I don't even know how that would work. This is so weird to me. Like, do I want to go? So I'm gonna put a bid in for track number 6, Nothing But a G Thing off the Chronic album, and now I own it because Snoop is. Can Snoop? Can he do that? I don't know. Can he?
If he owns it, he can. If he owns it, he can do that. I know for a fact you're not going to get Nothing But a G Thing. I'm telling you right now, because you ain't got the money, people are going to be buying that. I tell you right now.
Well, that's why I think that's why Snoop doing it. Snoop trying to get that money.
Mark in the chat. First of all, Mark said iPhone uses battery still going to be dead. My battery never dies. I charge my phone a lot, but my battery never dies. Or if it does die, then I got other stuff to worry about. But he said, will the NFT value still be up there? I think that some stuff is normalizing, especially with stocks and crypto being like in the trash can right now.
Yeah.
You're starting not to see, every little hand-drawn picture worth 13 grand. You're starting not to see that as much anymore.
No.
But you still have your collections, you still have your apes, you still have all your people everywhere are trying to start the next ape, basically.
Right.
So I don't know, but it's not as, from what I'm seeing, it's not as crazy. Still crazy, just not as crazy. So,
because I think what it was in the beginning, the reason why you could sell the single pixel or the original tweet or all that stuff,
colors,
Right, yeah, because everything was new, right? Oh Lord, that thing. I don't know. Is that me or you? Anyway, there you go. But yeah, it was new, so that's why people was like dumping all this money into stupid stuff, Neon Cat, and I just saw the thing with a little stupid shades, the pixelated shades things that they put on everything, and it just sold for $169 million or whatever. Get out of here with that, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is ridiculous, man.
This is the latest thing in the world of people saying, hey, this is how much money we got. I can spend it on nothing, and you can't even fathom spending your money on nothing, but I can't. So this is the latest thing. It's going to be coming in 15 years. Don't worry. Keep it going.
Damn, I don't know I don't know if they hear it sound that. I don't know. Your mic just took a dive. It did, but it was the same thing it did right before we started. But then I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I did. I don't know. It's cool though. Well, that is dope. But this is what we ended with. Ken, you slid this one in my inbox. We talked about this. We talked about this. Now I want your mic to be straight before we get into this stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Let me unplug this and plug it back up. All right, say something again.
Sound like you on Mars.
Okay, there you go.
Who's on Mars? Me?
Yeah. I was saying your mic took a dive. I was telling you.
Chat squad, I'm gonna need y'all. If y'all gonna send in critiques, y'all need to specify who y'all critiquing.
Yeah, I told you your mic took a dive, right? I told you that. But anyway, now you're back, right? So you slid this one to me. We talked about this. Talked about this back when it first happened, and I knew exactly what was going on. When did Apple first remove the headphone jack?
The headphone jack.
Because the headphone jack started this.
I think it was like the 8s didn't have them.
So first it was the headphone jack, right? Then the headphones disappeared. Then the charger disappeared, right? And what else was in? That's all I was in. So the cable's still in there, right? And
the cable's still in there. You don't have the block.
And your Flossie Carter usual cable books and stuff, flick them to the side, right? But it says here, Apple made billions by removing the charger and AirPods from iPhone boxes, They said that they were doing it for the environment and trying to save the turtles. That's exactly what we talked about when it first happened. They were trying to save the turtles and as an environmental impact. But this one here tripped me out. I didn't know this was one of them, Keon. The skinny box, so they can load more of them onto a pallet, which reduced the amount of emissions shipping because they could ship more of them at a time because the boxes were smaller. Really? Really?
I mean, it makes sense. If you were to only make 1 million iPhones, right? That used to take 1,000 trucks, but now it only takes 500 trucks.
Wow.
So, okay.
Listen, I knew this what it was. So they said them saving all this money by making the boxes smaller and removing the charger and the AirPods. Remember when they still sell these things, right? But they don't come in the box, right? So they're saving money on how many they're giving away for free because now people got to actually buy them. So $19 a pop for the charger. Most people are not going to spring for the wired AirPods. They're going to go for the AirPods, the Bluetooth one, because that's why the headphone jack disappeared in the first place. So that's on average of what, $130, $170, somewhere around in there? Per three.
AirPods, the cheapest AirPods you can get are $130. The most expensive are $250.
Right.
So you're going to average about $180.
Yeah. So it said that they just on people buying the chargers when they buy new phones and buying the AirPods, just that part was $6.5 billion, right? Like
that was the main reason was the environmental. But if we happen to make some money on the side,
some money, $6.5 billion. And then everybody wondered, like, what? So I don't know if you know or not, but when these new Samsung tablets came out, they came in these super. Oh, I think I put it up there. It's up there now. I can't go up there and get it. But they came in these super slim, thin little boxes. Letting you know right off the bat, ain't no charging brick in the box, right? So OLED was like, oh no. So Samsung is now taking. Not only do they do it out of the phones, copying Apple, now they're taking it out of the tablets too. I was like, well, yeah. Don't you know? Did you read the headline that just came out? Apple just made $6.5 billion for doing this thing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
People forget that this is a business. Right. Samsung's a business. Apple is a business. All these businesses, they're businesses at the end of the day. They can be the most economic friendly or, whatever friendly business possible. But at the end of the day, it's still a business. So they're going to still try to make money.
Actually, you know what I think? I think these people who was bitching about it, though, I think they should have been counting their blessings that they bought these phones all these years and they actually came with chargers. Because honestly, I'm thinking, why didn't they do this in a long time ago? Like people would have been Motorola might still be around. Like LG might still be in business making phones right now. Nokia might still have their own company. The Windows Phone might still be alive. You never know. You know what I'm saying, right?
You know a company that's alive and well right now? Anchor. You know what they make? Chargers.
That's right.
Like they are doing well.
Absolutely, right? So as you as an Apple guy, and you used to having the Apple experience and everything. How you feel about these things being missing from the box?
It's not. So for us, or at least for me, it's not bad. It's not as bad for some reason, just because we got USB-C chargers. Right. The last round of phones, the last round of iPads, the computers came with USB-C. So even when they changed over from A to C, a lot of people, especially if you're like a yearly upgrade, you have the chargers ready.
Right.
If you're one of those people that are like you keep your phones for 3, 4, 5 years, you're gonna have to switch over all your chargers and buy everything. The kind of part of the course. It's not as bad as you guys, where y'all went from USB-A, dropped the charger, and then all of a sudden switched over to USB-C. So nobody really had a charger unless you're like a tech head. That's kind of shifty and shady.
That was so that made Samsung look bad because so people who had like the the S9, everything up to the S9, which a lot of people still have to this very day. Like I upgraded a woman yesterday who had an S4. Couldn't believe it. But
wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it was still working. But yeah, but not only did Samsung decide this was the time to do it, but this is the time they also decided to change everything over to the USB-C brick, which nobody had, unless you, of course, unless you had like the new phones from last year or whatever.
Unless you're a tech head, unless you're out there buying stuff. So it wasn't as bad as it is for y'all. Plus, Apple had already had the moniker of if you're Apple, you're spending money.
Yeah.
So it's not as bad for us because we already are part of this. For you guys, like I said, so for me, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You know, did I enjoy having the AirPods? Kind of. You know, I'm not really using them since I already bought my AirPods.
Remember, we used to stack them up at the store. We like nobody uses them.
Nobody get rid of those.
Right.
It's just that, you know.
Now, nobody used them Samsung ones.
Not use it.
Yeah, nobody used them Samsung ones. I still got like 5 or 6 unopened ones.
Samsung was partnering with
AKG,
some company, and AKG. They were giving a lot of them away.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'd grab one, but I wouldn't use them.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that you don't have the choice to not use it. Now you just can't. You don't have it.
So
You know?
so what Apple doing, what they're doing, especially now that this story done came out and somebody done did the math and saw all this, and everything kind of makes sense from a monetary perspective. I don't think they crapping on their customers at all, because it ain't like they didn't tell them it was happening. Like, oh, but now that's the resale. Now a lot of times at Best Buy, I see this happen all the time. They'll be done sold the phone, and the customer get up and getting ready to go, and they be like, oh, by the way, you might want to get a charger too. Like, what you mean? Ain't no charger in the box? No, ain't no charger in the box. Oh my God, why didn't you tell me when to charge in the? So they upset, right?
But this is not year one. This is year like
right.
3 that this
I know.
is happening.
It's still happening, right? But this here's my main kind of thing though, and it don't really concern Apple that much as it does Samsung, because I think Apple makes let's just take what's the big one? The Pro Max, right? That's what it is. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest, baddest iPhone, right? Mm-hmm. Don't you think it should still have a charger in the box? Don't you think the most premium one should still come with everything? Like I'm thinking about people like me who bought a Fold.
I feel like the Mini should actually come in the box, because the Mini's battery doesn't last you the whole day.
Oh, that makes sense too.
Last you 2-3 days.
Okay, all right.
You know, you don't really need your charger as much.
I guess that makes sense. I'm just thinking about people who bought like the Galaxy Fold 3. So I remember last year when I got the Galaxy Fold 2, the box was amazing. It opened up like a butterfly, and you just kept pulling stuff out of the box, right? It was the phone, and had 2 separate cases that would go with it, the charger, the cable, Bluetooth earbuds. It came with everything, right? It's a premium phone. The phone costs $2,200, right? Right.
Yep.
So now they're asking for $1,800, and I'm gonna tell you, when I bought mine and I brought it home, and first when I saw that box, when I saw how thin and little and tiny that box was, and then when I opened it,
pulling everything out.
When I opened it, was only 2 things in the box: the phone and the cable. That was it. That is disappointing. That's disappointing for. And then the thought of that you just spent $1,800 on this thing, and they only had the phone and the cable in the box, and the person who spent $179 on an A12 got a cable and a charging brick. And he got an expandable. Expandable storage.
Case, but it was a case.
Yeah, he can put a memory card in that thing. Like what's going on here? Now Samsung got some stupid stuff when it comes to that. You know.
And it's really hard to explain to people that because of who's buying which phone.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be like, yeah, man, this phone's plastic, but I can do all of this, and this. And if I accidentally drop this phone, I'm gonna just buy another one.
But Keon, the thing costs $179. It has a headphone jack, expandable storage, came with a charger, all that.
No, that's what I'm talking about. The people buying the Galaxy A, they like, I spent $200 on this phone, I get a case, and if I drop it and break it, I'm gonna go to the next day and buy another $200 phone.
Right.
If you drop your fancy $2,000 phone and you drop it and break it, even if you want to just get it fixed, you're paying more to get it fixed than I am to buy a whole new phone.
Absolutely.
So,
and see, for me, I think that right there is the part that it don't make a whole lot of sense. Now, I feel like, you're trying to keep up with your competition. You see what they're doing. And listen, this is how they made it to $3 trillion, right? Doing stuff like this, right? Is it kind of cutthroat? Yeah, but I don't think they're doing nothing dirty. I don't think they're doing nothing wrong or unethical. I just think they just thinking outside the box, right? That's the way I look at it, right? You know, but I think if you Samsung and you see what they're doing and you want to do that too, you take that idea, but you don't do the exact same thing. You got to make it different. You got to make it a little bit better. And if you're gonna charge people $2,000 for a device, you should take care of those folks regardless. I just feel like those people should be taken care of. You know what I mean? I just
like
feel
I
that
said,
way.
Apple already has the moniker of, hey, you're spending money when you're over here. Like it's not for everybody. Even though they say, we're trying to make a price point for everybody. It's not for everybody when you're over here. And you already know when you're over here, Apple's not giving you the kitchen sink. Apple's giving you the bare minimum.
Yes.
And then charging you for every little thing after that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's not Samsung's brand. Samsung is, we're going to give you everything. We value you as a customer.
Right.
And to make sure you know that, here is all of our...
Because they're so scared. They're so scared that somebody's going to go across the aisle and pick up a damn iPhone, right? So they give away more, like the stuff that Samsung is giving away. This is how Apple is reaching $6.5 billion because they're charging people for it. You know what I'm saying?
Just like I told you at the beginning of the show, I saw you guys had a whole computer, a whole premium computer, and then a top of the line monitor for $1,000.
32-inch curved monitor, a premium joint, right? I was like, wow.
It's a 32. It's an M7.
Yeah,
that thing can do everything.
Right.
And I'm just like,
giving it away. Just giving it away. Bro. So scared that somebody's gonna go across the aisle, man. I mean, listen, Apple's some big boys, though. I mean, listen, if that's your competition, that's really the only competition. I mean, yeah, you got to...
Especially when they come to America.
Yeah.
When they come to America, that is,
I mean, they got to do some extra
that's
stuff.
Who you're fighting against.
But I just think they're taking way too many L's in the spirit of competition. Like, in the great battle, there's going to be some L's taken somewhere. You got to take an L somewhere. You can't keep taking them to the face, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, bro.
I mean, you got to look at... I don't know the stats right now, but at one point in time, Samsung... If you're looking globally, so the biggest picture you can look at, Samsung was crushing it.
Yeah.
So, the a little bit of the micro, like this macro area of the United States, Samsung taking some hits. Mm-hmm. But globally, it's just like, hey, we're doing it. So I don't know. It's rough to look at it.
It is, and I think when you look at the market share piece, that's one story. That's one side of the story. I'm gonna tell you what impresses me with Apple. Like, not only do they got the market share. They got the dollar. They got the money in the bank, too. And that's the part that's most impressive, right? Ain't nobody else, no other company on the planet can even say they got that kind of money in the bank. It's so ridiculous that nobody is even close. Why is that? Why is that?
Who knows, bro?
Right.
Like I said, it's definitely weird. Business-wise, Apple is definitely looking on top. $1 trillion business. $3 trillion business.
Yeah.
You could look at market share and be like, oh, but Samsung owns 90% of the people.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if you want to own everybody or if you want the 10% you own to pay you the most. Like,
right. They pay you 5 times as much as the people over at Samsung pay, right? You know what I mean?
So how do you look at success? Right. It's how you want to look at that success.
Okay, so you gotta slide one in every episode, right? And you're right. That
You saw that tweet he tried to tag us in. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I saw it, but I was like, look, I really feel sorry for that dude, though. I really do, but hey, it is.
In case Chat Squad or future listeners don't know, so apparently somebody was it the Fold 3?
It was a Fold 3. It was a Fold 3, yeah.
Yeah, so somebody's Fold 3, the battery exploded, which happens. This does happen. Any phone can have the battery expand. It's happened on old Samsungs, old iPhones, old Pixels, probably. Yeah. But one of our close friends, decided to pick out the Fold 3 story.
Yeah. He decided, and I mean, I know why he did it. It is all good. You know what I mean? Like, listen,
we all know why he did it.
Listen, I just felt sorry for old boy. Look, he's a single, solitary little case. So it ain't nothing but like. And then of course they go Rushy. Russia's all like putting gifts up. Like, oh, here we go. Like, no, I'm not about to feed into that. But Mark said this
exactly.
And I want to respond to this before we close it up. He says, why think that Samsung people want to be Apple heads, right? And I don't think that's what Samsung is concerned about. I think they're scared of losing the people that they got. I don't think it's enough people like me who like Samsung. Like my phone blew. Well, my phone didn't blow up, but the model phone that I had blew up, right? Mm-hmm. It didn't deter me. I was actually super excited for the next one to come out, right? And guess what happened when the Note 8 came out? I was the first in line to get it, right? I ain't going nowhere. They ain't got to worry about that. And they done all kind of crazy stuff. And, everything ain't been peaches and cream. But I'm a Samsung guy. But unfortunately, there's so many more Apple people, and they got influence. You know, most of the people who I talk to, customers I talk to, it's family. Oh, all the family got iPhone, and they're trying to get me to switch over. And I'm like, wow, I hear this every damn day. You know what I mean, right? You know, it is what it is, man. You know, but they're like it ain't enough of us. It ain't enough of us hardcore people. It ain't enough. And I think some of the ones who actually like Samsung still got one foot in the Apple. Like, you know, some of the guys that we know, there's a few dudes that we know, Keon, that like to go back and, you know, there's a couple guys that we know that do that. You know what I'm saying?
Say a name, Q.
I'm just saying. Couple dudes we know that they like to flip flop, right? They the loyalty don't lie nowhere, you know. I'm just saying.
Where Rush at? That's what I need. Where Rush at?
You know.
Hey, man.
You know, but yeah,
Hey,
you know,
there's different marketing tactics between both companies.
absolutely. Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah. So you know, it's all good. It's all good.
Apple
But
is running. Yeah. Just like Mark said, Apple's killing it in America primarily.
yeah,
But they do kill it with the numbers.
right.
So
Yeah.
with the money numbers, Apple is crushing it. But yes, they, you know, in America they're probably number one.
Yeah.
But like if you go to Spain, if you go to, you know, if you go to all of Europe,
Yeah.
nobody cares if you got an iPhone.
They don't.
If you got, you know, they got Sony over there, they got Oppo, they got plenty of choices over there.
Yeah.
Much more choice if you go over.
Yeah, Apple is very American. Very American.
Yeah.
You know, very American. You know what I mean? So, you know.
You look in their commercials, you're seeing American people.
That's right.
You look at Samsung's commercials, you're seeing a bunch of people.
Well, you might see
they're not worried about it.
You might see you know, the K-pop band, you know. You know, them dudes
Apple's not hiring a K-pop band.
Yeah,
Apple don't care about the K-pop band.
Them dudes don't
So, you know.
them dudes don't know how to smile. They sell all the Samsung stuff, but they definitely don't sell it with no happy.
Like, oh, I got the
That's
Samsung.
right.
Like, oh, okay.
Let's do it. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna see that at Apple.
Nah. So listen, man, that's gonna be the show for us. Like I'm still working on the key. I got a bunch of new stuff that I'm kind of showing off. It's coming together. I'm trying to master it. Once I get it, Keon, it's gonna be dope. So I'm able to put the things up on the screen, and it's dope. It's like I gotta smooth it out, and then your audio coming in on the right channel on the board. We get it. But I want to thank all the fellas. The fellas came out tonight, right? It was the fellas, but
yes,
it was dope.
Yes.
So just keep hanging on with us, man. We'll iron it out. We're gonna get this. The show gonna be beautiful when we get it done. My podcast guy, the dude who was trying to help me grow my podcast, he's been on my case. He want to see us do 2 SmartGuyz podcasts a week, and I told him I just don't think the news cycle is warrants enough for that. But he keep on kind of like pushing us to do that. But I don't know. I told him you gotta chill with that. But I like getting together on Monday talking about tech and stuff like that, and it's been good. We got anything here?
No, I mean, again, just check us out. We both have our own independent channels.
Yeah.
You know, I just put out the video. I think my video just released today about my Mac. But check me out on my channel. I know Q has his channels going on.
I gotta watch that to see how you gush all over that, right? You know, I hope you.
I did it. It's actually a super quick video just because I was.
Sometimes I hope you censored the parts where you had the orgasmic parts. Hope you censored.
No. I say that for off camera.
Oh yeah.
You know, I took it out of the box. I showed it off on camera real quick. Turned my camera off, and I went to bed with it. You know.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right.
But yes. I'm still sticking with my photography right now. I'm going full in. Follow me on all my social networks. Again, check out and share the YouTubes, and yeah, man, that's it for me. What about you, Q?
Yeah, so having fun, trying to get back in the groove of doing 2 podcasts a week. Had fun last week on the live version of the BQW. Last week talked about Justice Smollett, and we got into that Joe Budden slaughterhouse situation. It was great. Got some nice input back for some other people on the Twitter machine. Also, this week, though, we're talking about Snoop Dogg. He has acquired the Death Row Records, and he want to turn it into the first NFT record label. We're going to talk about that. And
he's also jumping back into Call of Duty. So
oh yeah.
Apparently, man just likes making money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because his stream. He done left his stream up in too many days. Like Snoop is a funny dude. But also, to follow up on the story from last week, your boy got sentenced to jail, but then they let him out. So I don't know. We'll follow up the story about your boy Justice Smollett and how that goes. But meanwhile, there was a very in-depth interview done by Joe Budden. He interviewed Nicki Minaj. A lot of crazy stuff came out of the interview. I'm gonna break it down on the show. We'll talk about it. BQW Podcast. It's 10 p.m. We get it in late night on the Tuesday night. Join me. Yeah. Join me. Yeah. That's what we got, man. Other than that, woo. Get with me on the socials. BigQsworld everything. That's where I'm at. That's how we're doing it. And Key, I think that's gonna do it for us, right? We good?
Well, that's it, everybody. So thank us. Check us out next week. We'll be here. See y'all.
Yeah, we out.
Peace.